They did say that Quawan had drowned. That's what they said, and that they're waiting on a toxicology report. Um, and they said that the toxicology report can take up to 8 weeks.
Family members of a 15-year-old boy found dead near Laurelville not buying the cause of death in the case. Family members say they were told Quawan Charles drowned. Now they want an independent autopsy. Quawan Charles was reported missing on Friday, October 30th in Baldwin. Family members say he left his home with a 17-year-old friend and his mother without permission. Charles was found dead in a rural area off Ed Broussard Road near Laurelville 3 days later. Three's on the street tonight. Katie Easter joins us live with the update from family. Katie.
Well, earlier tonight, I spoke to a family member here at the public library in Lafayette, and they say they have more questions for the Iberia Parish Sheriff's Office, but they aren't getting very many answers.
But they still have not showed us exactly where Quawan was, in what creek, by what field. We don't know. We can't even go and put up a little cross or something in the area where he was found at. We don't know. They're being very discreet.
Family spokesperson Selena Charles says one reason she and other family members don't believe Quawan drowned is a graphic photo of Quawan's body circulating on social media.
His face is disfigured. So there's some explaining that need to be done there. His face is disfigured.
We have no answers. Well, we're going to get them, but we have no answers at this point.
The family has retained attorney Ron Haley.
They were told things such as he's probably at a football game, probably here, there, or anywhere else. And we don't know if those delays could have contributed to his death. When there is a missing child, we know that the most critical moments are when you first call law enforcement and to know that that person, that kid, is missing.
I reached out to the Iberia Parish Sheriff's Office and they said there was no new information at this time. Reporting live, Three's on the Street, Katie Easter, KTC TV3.
What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope everybody's doing well out there on this Thursday evening. I'm doing real good myself. By now, I'm sure you guys may have heard about this young man right here named Quawan Bobby Charles that was found murdered in a sugar field somewhere. You know, after dealing with what, I'm going to just label white trash, you understand? And after we get through this article, you'll understand why I call them that, all right? But I just want to talk briefly with the, parents, be it, single, or dual, whatever, as far as parents go. I know in this hectic society, with pressing engagements like work or whatever else that you have to do sometime, we can leave our children to their own devices and just take for granted that they know the do's and the don'ts of life, okay? But sometimes they don't. That's why we have to step in, because they're just children. You know what I'm talking about? They're just children, and they need guidance. And one thing I want to stress is to eye the kind of element that your child might be, running with. Regardless of black and white, you understand, the life may depend on it, as in this case right here. It's a damn shame that we have to wake up, to news like this here in this country that's happening to our people, and that's on both ends, whether it's black on black or white, murdering black. We hardly ever hear about things going the other way around, blacks killing whites, and if it is, it's in self-defense, which is righteous. But I'm going to say this before we start this article. Whatever the judicial system failed to do, we as black people are going to start having to do these things for ourselves, And that's just basically what it boils down to. Now, to get into this story right here, the family attorney, new phone recording evidence may help solve murder of 15-year-old Quawan Bobby Charles. Okay, it goes on to say here, details on what happened to Baldwin teen Quawan Bobby Charles continue to unfold. News 10's Danielle Johnson spoke with the family's attorney, Ron Haley, who says newfound evidence may help answer the questions. As the story unfolds, possible evidence exposes what could have happened to 15-year-old Quawan Bobby Charles. In the recently released recording, you hear the mother of the teen talking to another parent who is friends with the family's last seen with Quawan. The friend's mother explains what her son told her. He says the family was high on mushrooms. Okay? Now you see what I'm saying about white trash. White pigskin trash. You see what I'm saying? See, that does shit like this. Now, this young fella had no business running with the likes of this kind right here. Okay? Now to continue. He did say whenever they picked up your son, him and his mother and the stepdad were all tripping on mushrooms. The ones that are poisonous. They make you trip out. Also in the recording, the friend reveals what he had heard about the location of Charles's body. All right. From what I could understand, he told my son that they found your son's body in a sugarcane field behind their house. According to Haley, there's more. Haley says his team of investigators was able to locate the home of the family last seen with Charles Tuesday night, and at the time, Haley says a U-Haul truck was parked in front of the house. It looks like they're boxing up their things and the parent apparently trying to move. I don't want to assume what it is, but that's what it looks like from the pictures I received this morning. So now, this is whatever the son of this person says is true. These bastards want to flee. They want to run. You see? Can't let them get away. You cannot let them get away. Regardless of what they were tripping on, they seem fit to murder this man, this young fella. This young fella is only 15 years old. I can't call him a man because he wasn't. They seem fit to still be fucking racist, low-life ass, reprobate, Klan type acting pieces of shit. Okay? They still seem fit to do all that. Although they were tripping on those, allegedly tripping on these mushrooms, they didn't kill each other. And as y'all heard, that the young fella's face was disfigured. They claim, this story about him drowning, but why was his face disfigured? I've heard of other, like they said, these pictures that are floating around on social media said that he had this large, hematoma with some big knot, on the top of his right side of his head, and that part of his left side of his jaw was removed. All right. A drowning victim won't go through that. Just regular drowning victim. No way. No. These low-life pigskins murdered that young fella. That's just all there is to it. And I'm going to say this again before I leave. Whatever law enforcement failed to do, then the family is going to have to do for themselves. Bottom line. That's just the bottom line. Okay? Y'all tell me what y'all think about this story. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we're being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.